Hello everyone. Today I am making Mumbai's world famous Vada Pav, Vadas. So this is boiled and peeled potatoes which will be semi-mashed. For the masalas, to make the potato masala, we need turmeric, jeera, asafoetida or hing, little oil, salt, garlic, chillies, curry leaves and fresh coriander leaves. To make the batter, we need besan or gram flour, which we will add little Kashmiri red chili powder, little salt, and some oil in the flour mixture. We will mix this well and then add water to make a thick paste. So first we'll make this batter. We need a thick batter. We have to ensure that the batter is not very runny and it has no lumps in it at all. I will not be adding any baking soda in this batter. It's optional. If you prefer, you may add it. We'll add water little by little. We have to ensure that there are no lumps. So we have to make the mixture accordingly. So the batter has to be really thick. This is the right consistency. And it's pretty much lump free now. You may use a whisk to remove the lumps if you prefer. But the lumps should not be there, and a little effort is needed to ensure that the batter is really lump free. And I'll leave this aside and now make the masala for the vada. That's the potato masala. It's a very simple process, doesn't take very long really.
Yeah.
I'm now adding this chillies and garlic. This is about 7-8 cloves of garlic, and just make a rough paste. You may finely chop them if you prefer. My my garlic and green chili paste is ready. So I have not added any water to it. It is roughly chopped. This is fine with me. I prefer it this way. It gets blended into the masala and doesn't come to make the masala into the bites white masala. So the vada, that is it. So this is about 3 tablespoons of oil for this much quantity of boiled and mashed potato. This is about 8 to 9 medium-sized boiled potatoes. Now once the oil is heated, we will first do the tempering. We will wait for the oil to heat up. Now the oil has heated, come to a little higher than medium heat. We don't want the oil to be extremely hot, otherwise the tempering will burn. So now for the tempering, little cumin, turmeric powder, asafoetida or hing, this ginger garlic paste, the garlic and green chili paste. The more frequently used paste is the ginger garlic paste. The smell of the garlic is filled in the room. curry leaves will also go in. Once the garlic is sauteed and the smell has gone, then we will add the boiled and mashed potatoes to this tempered oil. That's it. Now I'll add the boiled and roughly mashed potatoes. And season it with salt to taste. So all the minimal spices which go into it, but give it a wonderful flavor. Add salt now to taste. Then mix the entire mixture of this potato and just cover it with a lid for some time. So we don't want to add any water or anything into this mixture. So this is just to ensure that all the masalas get nicely incorporated into the boiled potatoes. You can taste the mixture before removing it off the heat to check the seasoning, the salt. If you prefer it more spicy, you may add red chilli powder to it. Now just cover it with the lid and leave it for 2-3 minutes. So we will check and give a stir. We'll add the coriander leaves also now, so that even this gets mixed well. You can check the seasoning at this stage, so that if you need to adjust the spice levels or the salt, you can do it at this stage. It's nice, very tempting. Covered for another 3-4 minutes and then the mixture will be ready. This has been on the heat for 2-3 minutes. I will check this again. Yes, this is smelling very nice. And the simple flavors are what I generally prefer. Many people like to add garam masala, even ginger, but I prefer to keep the masalas really simple so that all the flavors can be really enjoyed and the dish can be relished in a very simplistic, in the most simplistic flavor it can have. So now we will just have to allow this mixture to cool a little before making our balls, potato balls, which will then we will dip in the batter which we've already prepared and then deep fry the same to make the vadas. So now the oil has heated up well, the batter has been given a gentle stir and the potato balls are ready to be deep fried with this batter. I'll just test that this oil has heated well. I'll just add a little bit of it. Yes, the oil has heated well. It's time to quickly get on with making the vadas. So coat it evenly, the potato ball in this besan batter, and just gently put it inside. So we have to ensure that the heat of the oil does not remains at a constant medium temperature, so that we don't end up having an uneven fried vada. So here the lovely vadas are ready. We'll just check that this is cooked evenly from inside. The batter is not raw. See, lovely, very tasty, ready to eat. Thank you for watching. Do make them. Stay home, stay safe, enjoy.